Round 5 of the AOR Assetto Corsa Challenge League. Today's race features the BTCC cars, or the British Touring Car Challenge cars, at the Jeréz Grand Prix circuit. If you do find yourself enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's free and we're getting so close to 100 subs. Enjoy the video. Kicking off the first sprint race of the evening after qualifying P12, everyone gets off the line okay with a little bit of a wheel spin as we all send it down the main straight into T1. And right now the one thing that's going through my head as we head down to T1 is just survive. And I brake a little early to be safe, and already there's some contact in front and somebody has already been taken out. And boy, was I glad I was not the unlucky driver there. Now let's take you through a lap of this beautiful track. Here coming out of T3, then you've got a small straight before lifting off a little bit and keeping it nice and tight through T4. Getting on the power early, and then you go into a bit wide here before T5, get on the brakes about 150 meters before and into 4th. And just tapping the throttle a little bit to carry a bit of speed through the corner, and as I get a much better exit than the guy in front of me as we head down the back straight. This has now turned into a drag race heading towards the hairpin that is T6. Hard on the brakes, into 2nd, down the inside, and he goes a bit wide there, job done. Now heading into T6, completely flat out through here, don't touch the grass like a donkey. Then you've got a small straight before getting on the brakes, again into T7, down into 4th, carrying your momentum, and momentum at this circuit is your best friend. On the brakes pretty much straight away into T8 and braking again, making sure you've hit the apex nicely, and then you've got a tight and awkward chicane here. Again, trying to keep your momentum through there and carrying as much speed as possible. Then you've got the two right-handers, and then you hit down into the final corner, which is quite tight actually. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a lap here. Unfortunately, trouble soon followed.
Please, Nigel.
Got a car already?
Oh, mate, really? Oh, seriously? Whatever.
So, after that, I spent the next couple of laps chasing down this guy ahead and trying my best to put as much pressure on them as possible. I was really determined to get past them as I tried to send them around the outside, but I ended up overdoing it and going too wide and pretty much wasting all the hard work I just put in. But to make matters worse, Ko, who was in the Honda behind me, gained a lot of ground on me, and he has to go around the outside and somehow, I don't know how, manages to stick the move around the outside and get past me. Now at this point I was quite frustrated. Not because of Ko's awesome move, but because I was making way too many mistakes and just causing myself unnecessary trouble. Unfortunately, the trouble didn't end there. I was not going to let Ko run away with my position, so I made it my mission to stay with him for as long as possible and overtake him somewhere else on the track. And in doing this, it turned into a three-way battle as this car gets a good exit through T4, down the inside of me, and turns it into a three-way drag race towards T5.
They're still there.
I hesitate on the brakes a bit, which allows the others to get past me quite easily. This is then where the trouble hit me again.
Got a car on your right side. Clear right.
Why did he brake there? And that's my fault for smacking into the back of him, but why did he brake there? What?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Really?
So before you go off on the tantrum in the comment section as to say what I said there, that corner is flat and you shouldn't need to brake there, hence why I smacked into the back of him. Still my fault though, I know. So, back to doing recovery drives again. This made my job a bit easier over here.
Right side. Clear right.
And then in the same corner where I went off last time, I half-centered down the inside of this Audi and moved it on to the next car that I needed to chase down.
There's a car on your right side. Clear on the right. Hold your line. Right side. Right side. Clear on the right.
Well done, Nigel. Good pass. Eyes front. Yellow flag. Caution.
And then back down the straight again, absolutely sending it towards the hairpin. This guy becomes a lawnmower for whatever reason. I set myself up for the move round the outside and I actually don't do anything, so that's great. However, I will go on to have a small battle with this guy ahead after this car made love to a barrier.
Oh, F.
Yikes.
Got a car right. Clear right.
Now once again I try my luck at the hairpin round the outside but come short and get shouted at by my crew chief for exceeding track limits.
Got a car on your right. Hold your line. You are clear on your right side.
Oh, Nigel, if you don't stop cutting, we will get a penalty.
That's up, Jim.
Eventually I think the pressure got to him as he made a mistake which gave me a clear opening.
On your left. All clear to left.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
There we go. Right, Co, you're my next victim. I mean, guy that I want to overtake. You're the next guy I want to overtake.
Eventually I caught up to Ko as we headed down towards the hairpin once again after getting a much better exit but not quite enough to get past him. Heading down the back straight towards the hairpin, I do a little bit of a fake hesitation to confusion which somehow worked. Down the inside I go and get the move done.
Got a car on your left. Clear left.
Well done, mate. That was great.
Now, what you're about to witness, ladies and gentlemen, is the greatest battle that I had with this lovely chap Ivan. I'm not going to commentate over this, I just want you to watch this amazing battle.
Okay, Nigel, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. th place.
The right side's clear. Car on your right side. Right side clear.
B13.
Right side, right side. Line. Still there. Still there. Clear on the right.
Oh, it's a good battle, but I want to get past them.
Unfortunately, the battle came to an abrupt stop, which I was quite sad about.
Ooh. Clear to your left. Left side, left side.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Damn it, man. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I had one job. Oh, sorry, Ivan, if you're watching this. Damn it, man. That was such a good battle, but I wish I got past him there.
Finished the race in P12, a terrible result that I was definitely not happy
Yellow
with.
flag, watch out. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. P14, there we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
So let's hear some thoughts from me about how I felt about the race.
Definitely could have done a lot better. Obviously got taken out the first one, and then the second one, that was my fault. I think that was just, you know, me getting all angry and whatever, and then my emotions kind of took over my driving, and well, that happened. So P12, I think we came P13 or P12. P13. Not the result I wanted, but
Definitely not a happy chappy going into race 2. Speaking of the second race, this is probably the worst race of the evening and my worst race in this whole series. It starts off with me getting a Bottas start, but besides that, everything seemed to be normal. Kurt tries to make us go 3 wide into T1, which is not what I wanted to see, but relatively speaking, everyone gets past T1 with no major crashes. I saw that this guy had been knocked a bit, so I took the opportunity to get past him as we fly out of T2 heading towards T3. The racing was so nice and close with no issues, until this happened.
You'll there. You'll there. Clear right, clear left.
oh, are you
Start's
kidding
alright,
me?
time to get stuck in.
Ay ay ay. Yep. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, back into last. And the racing was really good as well, dude. Oh my days.
Yellow flag, caution.
It happens. It is what it is. Now we just gotta focus up.
So, once again, back to another recovery drive. Starting with this Audi in front of me and avoiding this Ford that killed himself. Rest in pepperonis. And once again, down the back straight, tuck into the slipstream of this Audi heading towards the hairpin. He defends the inside, but unfortunately for him, he overshoots his braking point, which gives me the opportunity to get past him and get the move done.
Got a car on your left side.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Hold your line still there. Clear left.
Come on, Nigel, good stuff, keep it coming. The gap ahead is now 1.2 seconds.
There was then this small group of 3 that I wanted to get past as they all battled it out, and I think Danny in the gold Toyota makes an awesome move as he gets past both cars in the last corner. Now, I get a good run out of the last corner and close the gap to Ko as I set myself up to go around the outside, and thankfully for me, Ko takes out this poor Ford in front of me and which gives me an opening to get past both cars there and the Audi which I nearly took out there. But we won't talk about that.
I want to see if I can chase Danny. Danny is like a lot faster than me, but I want to see if I can chase him. Chance of me staying with Danny is slim to none, but we're gonna try anyway.
So my next target was to try and stay with Danny, which would almost be impossible for me. However, he started to make a few mistakes which helped me.
Danny boy, you may be faster than me, but if you do mess up, I am going to take that opportunity. Oh, he's all over the place.
And boy, did I mess up this chance.
You're locking your right rear.
Alright,
P12.
not much I can do
Yellow
now.
flag,
I'm just gonna have to
caution.
catch up to the guys up ahead and not go off track like that.
Track limits, again. Can you even see the track? Stop cutting.
Shut up, Jim. I don't need Jimmy yapping in my ear about track limits. I've got enough to deal with.
This recovery drive was cut short after my pedals decided to disconnect mid-race.
Let's freaking pedal, man.
So I finished off the race with a disappointing result and a ruined evening.
P8, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Well, no, guys, I'm not happy. Not happy at all. That was terrible.
But hey, this is sim racing. You win some, you lose some. You won't always have a good race, and the best thing to do is just to move on and look forward to the next race. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you guys thought, and don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it helps out the channel a lot, and we're getting so close to 100 subscribers. Also, make sure to follow me on my social media links, on my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that good stuff. And if you want to support my sim racing dreams, head over to Patreon. Until then, take care.